This channel is sponsored by Creality. Go to Creality.com and find all of your 3D printing tools.
Hey everybody, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Hope you're doing something that you really like and is fun. We're here, I'm here, working on the SVJ and a little bit of the McLaren. So we'll go over what little bit means in a minute. So we got a new toy, and that's where the McLaren comes in. So let's take a look at the SVJ first, and then we'll get around to talking about the McLaren. So let's go take a look. Okay, so on the SVJ, we've got our other headlight mounted, and we've got the door partially put on, so it's just in for fitment. And then we're going to start assembling it like we did the other door. So that's going to take some extra effort in order to get that done. We've got the other side skirt on and the quarter panel. You already saw us doing the wing. And then now we have some of the engine scoops mounted on here. Well, they're not mounted. They're just kind of sitting there for now. But they're all 3D printed and ready to go, glued together. And they're fitting beautifully, of course. This whole model is just amazing. Got the roof on both sides, so those are working out pretty well. We also got our tires back, so we went with 2230 ZR20s. So the nice thing about these is that they're a little bit smaller in diameter, and they're narrower, which is really good because we were running into some of the frame. There's still a little bit of clearance issue, which I can adjust very easily, so look forward to that in an upcoming video. But that these tires actually took out a lot of that problem. On the headlight, basically we mounted it the same as the other one. I need to adjust the bracket so it's about the same on both sides, but currently it is what it is. So I'll be readjusting that bracket down the road. But I think it's a good solid mount for the headlight. And so now we got both of them. I can show you the entire front. Oh, what you printing? Well, what we're printing is here is part of the hood skin on the D3 Surmoon Pro from Creality. And then over in here, what we have is, I'll crack this open, that's part of the rear bumper. So let's go see what we've done. There's part of the hood skin. And let's go see the rear bumper, which is over here getting put together. So this is the upper part of the entire rear bumper. We're missing a few little pieces that I can graft back in the mesh, but you can see the exhaust ports here, and then the vent ports here, and then the lights will go up in there. So basically, if you look down here, all of this structure, including the exhaust, that's all going to have to get taken out. And that also includes the intercooler, so we're going to have to take that all out. We're going to have to go to a probably air to water intercooler, which I have the parts for, and because the exhaust is going to get put up here to make it through those holes. So a little bit of cutting and grinding again and making things fit, but hey, I'm used to that, right? So back down here in my nice little 3D printing room, which is getting cleaned up for putting the house on the market. we have a Creality Halot Mage S14K, and this is an SLA printer. So this is a resin printer, and this is something that we're going to use to do a lot of the interior of the lights for the McLaren. And if we look over here, you can see kind of an example of that, where we've actually printed a piece in transparent resin material. You can kind of see what it would look like if it's illuminated, slightly illuminated. But I think that's actually going to be a pretty good look. And what we need to do is sand this down and put a couple thick layers of clear on it to keep it from yellowing even more because of the ultraviolet exposure. So let's go back upstairs and take a look at what we're doing about that. So these right here, these are parts for the that we printed on that resin printer. The quality is excellent, and I think this took about 15 hours to print, including these pieces as well. The one thing you have to be careful about is these are relatively fragile. I have been doing a post cure on them out in the lovely Colorado sun because we have a lot more ultraviolet out here than most people do. But anyway, giving these sand down with a little bit of 320 just so it has some key onto it, blow it off, clean it up, and then we can shoot it with some clear. And you can see that there's a little bit of yellowing in there, but for the most part it's pretty transparent. And I think once we get like an LED light on it or something, it's going to look pretty good. So sorry for the clarity, but let's do this. Maybe you can see that a little bit better. But it may be more translucent than transparent, but that's okay because we just want it to look kind of like the McLaren lenses that are in there. So anyway, that's a really quick update because I want to go and enjoy the rest of my Father's Day. You guys need to as well. Those of you fathers out there, you've worked hard, so make sure you enjoy your one day of the year and let everybody do things for you. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.